Are you tired of grinding for badges? Looking for an easy way to get it done? Make sure you check out Legit Grinders. The link to their Twitter will be in the description. They are the fastest and the most reliable way to get badges on NBA 2K18. What's good, YouTube? If you haven't seen my IRL videos, you definitely should go check them out. I think you might enjoy them. I'm going to leave them down in the description below, and I'll link them at the end of the video as well. I think you guys will enjoy some of my IRL videos if you haven't seen them already. But that's not why we're here today. So, I seen this on the internet yesterday, and I couldn't believe it. Of all the games, of all the games out there to be voted sports game of the year, you know, you got your Maddens, your FIFAs, your NHLs, and all your other sports games, and they choose NBA 2K18. They choose NBA 2K18 as sports game of the year. I don't understand how. Now, I'm not a person that always says NBA 2K18 is completely trash. I think there are some good things about it, and they did some things well. But you see here, Game Informer, sports game of the year, back to back. Okay. So, real quick, before we get into this year's voting, or not voting, but the fact that they were awarded it, let's think about last year. Last year, a lot of people did not like NBA 2K17, and now everyone's back on 2K17 saying, like, oh, it's way better than 18. And I understand that, you know, that's kind of how the cycle goes. Even like Call of Duty, everyone says the new one's trash, new one's trash. And then the new one comes out, and they all go back to the one that they call trash. So it's kind of a cycle that always happens. But I think we can all basically agree that 18, for the most part, there's a lot of things wrong with it. Think about it. For the first month of the game, everyone's getting their player deleted. Like, that doesn't sound like a game of the year to me. Player deleted that you spent hundreds of dollars worth of VC on. You lose them, then you gotta pray, you gotta submit a ticket, you gotta pray that they give you your player back, give you your VC back. Doesn't sound like game of the year. For the first month, you couldn't play a park game without lagging or having some kind of latency issues or whatever. That doesn't sound like game of the year to me. And we could continue to go on and on. Like, there's animations that are just so overpowered, like snatchbacks this year, that any archetype can do, like whether you're a guard or a center. Like that, you know, there's so many exploits. There's so many things wrong every year. Like, the game is never polished. The game is never, you know, there's so many glitches. There's so many errors and bugs and players getting deleted. And we could go on and on. I'm not going to list everything wrong about it, but to be called game of the year or sports game of the year, there's a lot of things that are wrong with it. And I'm not even talking about gameplay really and all that. I'm just saying, like, from a production standpoint, like, the game is not polished by any stretch of the imagination. So it brings me into something deeper. I don't know if you guys saw when 2K18 first came out, there was a website that reviews games, video games, and they gave NBA 2K18 a very, very bad rating. And within like 24 or 48 hours, I believe, that rating was taken down and it was changed to like not rated yet or something like that. Like, they, you know, they took the rating away. Now, there's only one reason they would do that. It's because 2K18, or not 2K18, but 2K definitely got in contact with them and didn't want that rating associated with their game. So whatever, they made their legal threats, or they made, you know, they made a financial compensation offer, you know, or something like that to get rid of that rating. Now, I'm not saying that happened again for them to be voted sports game of the year, but I don't know who votes on that Game Informer or whatever website it was that gave them game of the year back-to-back years, but there's no way they deserve it. Like, we can all agree on that. This is not the best sports game out right now in terms of like a polished, finished product. I'm not saying other sports games don't have issues, but like, you play FIFA, your virtual pro is never going to get deleted. Like, they never have a problem like that. You know, you play games, you don't lag every single game no matter what, like we did for the first month of this game, just because like, oh, the frame rate of the game wasn't up to par with the system you were on, and you got to go buy a PS4 Pro to sort out the frame rate issue. Like, what? You sell the game on every console. How can you release a game that is the frame rate isn't up to par? Like, just so many things that just, there's no way it's game of the year. Like, I don't know what game I would give it to. I haven't played that much Madden or that much FIFA this year. And there's other sports games as well that could be better. But I couldn't give it to 2K. Like, and I'm not saying like I don't like the game. Like, I don't mind the gameplay. Like, sometimes I wish I had a little more control of my player. So many things are like animation based and your player slides and stuff like that. But I don't mind the gameplay as a whole. Like, it's a decent game to me. I don't hate it like everybody else. But there's no way it's game of the year with all the issues that that we had to deal with this year. See a little lag right there. This is 4 months into the game, you know. So that's just my opinion. What do you guys think about them getting sports game of the year again? That's pretty crazy. But also what I want to talk about was well, first, some of you guys said I need to remind you to drop a like on the video. Like, I feel like that should just be a everyday occurrence. So I'm going to remind you to drop a like on the video, man. That support means a lot. Like, for you, it's just a click of a button, and it does nothing for you in terms of, besides you knowing that you're helping me out, but it helps my video get recommended. And the more likes the video gets, the more, you know, usually the more likes a video gets, the more views a video gets, because it pops up for other people to see. So please drop a like if you would be so kind. But also, a lot of you guys have been asking, you know, where's the IRLs? Where's the IRLs? Like I referred to earlier in the video. I got more IRLs coming. The thing is, I don't want to just put out an IRL just to put one out. Like, I want it to be a good, entertaining, you know, 3, 4, 5, maybe I can make them even longer, 8 to 10 minutes. I want it to be a good, entertaining video. I don't want to just put out like crap for you guys to watch and then you guys aren't like that excited about the IRLs. I like doing the IRLs, whether it's, you know, just me dunking or, you know, a game, a men's league game or whatever the hell, pickup, whatever the case may be, a one-on-one. But I want it to be a good quality video, just like all my other videos. Like, I try not to just post stuff just to post stuff and whatnot. Like, but I wanted to post this video because game of the year, like all the problems we've had this year, all the times we've had to contact 2K support and they win game of the year, I don't know, bro. I just don't see how they're winning that award. Like I said, who knows? They could be, you know, dishing out a little side money, paying people off or something. I'm not saying they are. Let me re-emphasize that. I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying something's got to be up, because I don't know. Like I said, I can't speak. I'm mainly a park player, so I can only speak from like the MyCareer, MyPark, Pro-Am aspect. I'm not really big on the My Team or the the Play Now Online, but I'm sure there are issues there. I've seen a lot of people complain about My Team this year, and Play Now Online, I'm sure it's pretty smooth, and any offline game mode I'm sure is pretty smooth. But I feel like MyPark is a big MyPark/MyCareer. That's like the big thing they advertised this year, and then we have to deal with all these bugs and glitches and shit. I don't know, man. If that's the main thing you're advertising, and then you have a bunch of problems with it, there's no way you're gonna win like the award for best of the year. Especially, like, imagine another business like McDonald's promoting a cheeseburger all year, and then the cheeseburger ends up like getting people sick. They're not gonna win no award for it. That's just my opinion, man. I appreciate y'all checking out the video. Drop a like I said below. Make sure you subscribe. Coming up on 50,000 subscribers, bro. I don't think, like, can you like put that, like, 50,000 people subscribe to my channel? Like, that's unbelievable. I can't thank y'all enough, man. More IRLs coming soon. Make sure you go check out the ones. I'm gonna leave in the link in the description. And I love y'all, man. I'm out. I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man. I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always